Angie here from Cultivating Cousins. Today we are going to start one of the most difficult seeds that I start each year. Just kidding. We are actually going to start one of the easiest seeds and the most fun. Let's go have a look at onions. The hardest part about starting onions is knowing which ones you can grow in your area. Onions come in about 3 different varieties. You have your long day onions, your intermediate day onions, and your short day onions. If you live in the United States, a quick reference for knowing what you can grow would be to think about dividing the U.S. into thirds horizontally. The top third would be where you would grow your long day onions. The middle third would be for the intermediate day onions, and the bottom third would be your short day onions. I live in zone 6B, and I am right around the line for both long day and intermediate day onions. So fortunately, I can grow either variety fairly well. This year, I'm growing 2 new varieties to me. I'm going to grow the Yellow of Parma, which is a long day onion, and Wethersfield Red, which is also a long day onion. So to start off, I'm using these 6-inch pots, but to be honest, a 4-inch pot would probably do just fine. So I'm going to fill these about halfway up, and we're just going to press down that soil, not soil, starter mix, to get a nice firm base, and then top it off the rest of the way. Now, I mentioned the long day and intermediate day and short day onions, and the reason it is important is because it depends upon the number of daylight hours that you get in your area. So be sure that you are purchasing the correct onions for your area. So I'm going to get that up, that full. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to this one. I'm just going to fill it about halfway up. Press it down nice and firm, and then go ahead and top it off the rest of the way. And then press it down. So we are ready. Now, onions can grow very tightly together, and they will do just fine in this container until they are ready to be transplanted outside. I'm going to use about half of this packet because, to be honest, it's really all I need for my family. So a good number of seeds, and I'm just going to sprinkle it all throughout this entire pot. And they are going to be pretty densely in there, and that's just fine. And then I'm going to cover that with about 1/4 of an inch of soil. And then just press it down. And that one's ready. And we'll do the same thing with the Yellow of Parma. Get about half the packet out of there. All the dirt on my hands. And then just sprinkle it throughout. They're going to grow tightly next to each other, and it's going to kind of look like grass. You're going to be able to use your clippings from these as they grow, because when they get about 3 to 4 inches tall, you're going to want to trim them down. And all those trimmings, this is the funnest part, is you get to use those while you're waiting to be able to transplant them outside. So sprinkle them on your salads, put them in your dinner, just on your eggs. They're wonderful. Use them just like you would chives. So, and that that's it. That's all you're going to need to do. Give these a light sprinkle and set them under your grow lights, and that's all you're going to have to do with your onions until it's time to harden them off and transplant. Thanks for watching.